Yeah, I want to show you my CipherDollHead, or first implementation of how to connect the CipherDoll API to a microcontroller. Basically you have you can start recording. There's a microphone that will record your voice. When you release the touch pin, it will then send the wave file. Currently it's a wave file. So we are through Wi-Fi and make a HTTP post request to the server with some couple additional information, for example, the chat ID and authorization token and so on. So the server knows in which chat the message belongs to. And then the speech to text is running, then the LLM or chat completion, and then the LLM's text completion or the message from the AI chatbot will then be sent to a text-to-speech provider like 11 Labs. And after all that is done, the message or the backend will send an MQTT event back to the microcontroller, and then the microcontroller will ask for the URL or the audio file. It's an MP3 then, and then it will be streamed to the microcontroller and will be played on the speaker. There's also a NeoPixel or an RGB LED that indicates different statuses of the microcontroller, because I don't have a display and I don't want to have a display. So I think I can display multiple colors here. For example, when the doll is running and is connected to Wi-Fi, or when some problems happened, when you change the chat for the doll, is also displaying this information by blinking and so on. You can also display, I also want to display other information, like when the TTS is running or the LLM is running, then the color should also change, so the user knows that the doll is working or what's currently happening. On production, it's around more than 10 seconds for an answer. It's quite long, and there are different reasons for that. First of all, the most things that are taking the longest are the upload of the audio file to the server. It's around 5 seconds. And the problem is that there's no audio codec integrated into the microcontroller. It's an ESP32-based, and so I cannot convert the audio that I record to a different format, like MP3 or so. The memory is too small and not powerful enough. But there are extension or chips to make it possible to encode also to a smaller audio file size. I need to take a look at that as well. And then after uploading, this wave file also needs to be sent to the speech to text provider. I'm currently using Whisper from Grok, and it's quite fast, but still it's when you make the files around 500-600 kilobyte, this can also be faster on the speech to text side when you are dealing with smaller files. The LLM is quite fast with Grok, and when you're using some fast inference service, this is not that a big problem. And then also another big problem is the text to speech. 11 Lab is fast, but not fast enough to have really fast communication. But overall, when the problem with the audio file is fixed, so I can send MP3s or some other small file formats, I think it feels much faster. And yeah, so it's working quite fine. What else? Yeah, standby modus. The doll is then, the ESP is then going into deep sleep after 5 minutes, so the battery is not drawing so much power when it's off, but it's drawing a little bit, so maybe a second turn off button would be nice, but currently it's working fine by using only deep sleep. What else? Yeah, the to connect a doll or to the backend, you have an app called Wi-Fi Manager. When the doll is not set up or has no way to connect. Also, when you have a new doll, so this needs to be connected to Wi-Fi and to connect to the cipherdolls backend. And these two parameters, the Wi-Fi password and the API key from cipherdolls, can be added via the Wi-Fi manager, and then the doll connects to the cipherdoll backend and is connected via MQTT. This is then indicated also by the LED that it's fully connected by showing a white LED. And then you can also change chats when you want to change the doll or bring the doll to a new chat room. You can also do it by the front end, the cipherdolls front end, where you can go then to go to the doll and then change the chat room, and it will then automatically send an event to the doll to reconfigure it to the new chat